Okay, welcome back to another A to Z guide. This time we're going to be playing Isis. Isis is a mid lane mage with a great amount of utility to her. She's got fantastic wave clear, really good damage. It's hard to confirm some of her damage though, and this is why you don't see her all the time in games. But what she does bring to the table is all sorts of craziness. Now, this is the god with probably the abilities that you need to look at very, very clearly and talk through in a better level than I probably will discuss with you during this go over of the game. So, start the game. First of all, don't worry about itemization. I'm just going to pick what items I'm going to choose this game. Itemization will always change. This is what I'm going to run for this one. First thing to talk is Funeral Rites. Isis shares additional HP 5 and MP 5 with nearby allies. For every player death she witnesses, her aura gains an additional stack, up to 10 stacks. So that's additional 20 HP 5 and MP 5 for everybody around her if she can see all these people dying. So seeing people die, she likes seeing people die. It's all good stuff. Her first ability is going to be Wind Gusts. You'll see us max this one first. I'll show this off. This is Wind Gust. You can fire it backwards. You notice your mobility isn't limited when you're firing that. And it fires off multiple casts in a row. 4 Wind Gusts in a line. They deal damage. They penetrate through. Gives you movement speed. And it lasts for 3 seconds duration. And that's your bread and butter wave clear ability. Your second ability that can help you wave clear is your Spirit Ball. But you generally don't use it for wave clear. You use this for poke and setting up gank potential as well. Decent damage. And what it does is it fires a giant golden ball out that you have to press again to detonate it. If you let it go to the maximum range, it will detonate at the end though. But if you time it right, you can detonate it and stun the target that gets hit. Really good damage on it too, and very effective for killing people and setting them up for your Wind Gusts. Now, third ability is Dispel Magic. And as you can see here, it's got a slow when you land it on the ground. You gain magical protections, you debuff their magical protections, and the protection buff lasts for so long as well. On top of that, it also silences the target for up to 2 seconds. So it's a very, very, very effective ability. Also, you can see, as an Isis, you've got very good auto attacks as well here. Your auto attack swing, I think it's your third or fourth auto attack. I'll tell you the second when I see it in the minion wave again. Your third or fourth auto attack detonates an AoE damage around it. I think it's your third. Fourth. Oh, it's third. Yeah. Bin duplay. So your wave clear is pretty much, as you'd expect, you can outpush pretty much every other mid laner. There's only 1 or 2 that can really compete, and even then, it's going to be rough for them. And then you put a point into your Spirit Ball. Spirit Ball looks like this. You fire it out, and it detonates and deals damage to them, and it stuns them for 1 second. You're mainly looking to max your 1, and then your 2, and then silence finally last of all, but your silence can set you up for damage and stop them being able to do anything. You can see we just done enough to the... Oh. Well, I telegraphed myself a bit too much then. I'm going to detonate that on the minions, not on him. Need to be a bit more careful with my wave clear here. Mistakes were made for me in that wave. That was embarrassing. Was a little embarrassing, but we'll be okay. You've got to fall for the same trick again, son. Walk into it. So you're brilliantly looking to use your Wind Gust to bring down the minion wave pretty much in its entirety if you aim it correctly. And you can also auto attack down minions if you need to as well. I'm going to support my teammate over on this left hand side here, who's getting aggressed on. Bye. Oh, person there. I don't mind taking a bit of poke there. He's got no follow-up to that, so not overly worried. And I point to my silence. Now silence obviously shreds protections too, that's what it looks like. I don't necessarily play that well. She's going to disarm me now. Looks like Giannis is looking to go back to base. No, he's not. He's just playing very safe for the most part. Might be able to take these back harpies here. I'm a little bit low on mana because I've not really played this very well. Hopefully she doesn't kill them all before I get there. I've got 2.
Enemy missing right.
Now her last ability, which we've not spoke about yet, which we'll get online in a second, which I'll try and talk about, is Circle of Protection. Now what it does on a base level, for the basic understanding of it, is that it gives you protections on the ground, and then it explodes to heal you and any friendlies in that area for the heal amount of damage, for the damage that you've taken. That's the basic level. It also deals that damage back to enemies too, but there's a few more advanced points to it which I'll talk about in a second. I don't really have any more follow-up here, unfortunately. as I'm low on mana, and I'll show you this ability after we've cleared out the minion waves for the most part. Just clear the minion wave out. Trying to warn my teammates about going on this because I don't really have anything to follow them in with. They're still going to go in anyway. Now we can talk about Circle of Protection now they've gone back to base. Deals decent damage, puts a heal on the ground that you'll heal for, but it also charges up, and as the damage goes up you can see the max charge damage heal scale, so you'll scale off that healing based off how much damage has been done inside that ring. Does work against Golfure and Fire Giant as well to give off a big burst of damage, and going to be stacked in them during team fights too, which is fantastic for team fight presence. It also makes the team not want to fight against you in that wave. Oops, used the wrong ability then. That was embarrassing. I was actually meaning to go for a Spirit Ball and missed it. I don't play Isis that much. I have a feeling Janus might rotate over there, and there's not a whole lot I can do if he does rotate. Just still looking to farm up.
Enemy missing middle.
You can see the sort of idea behind Isis right now already. Wingust to clear the wave, Spirit Ball for poke and set up for Wingust damage. In teamfights it's a little bit different, but her wave clear is pretty much standard. It's not anything too exciting to write home about. I'm just going to keep mentioning that he's missing because at the moment I don't know where he is. As you can see, you can detonate it right in front of your face, the Spirit Ball. It's not that easy to do though, so you've got to be very careful with it.
Be careful, right?
Okay. Thanks. Your middle tower is under attack.
Continue maxing Spirit Ball and continue farming up. Uh-oh. I really took a lot of poke for free then, which is very fortunate. Now I turned that one around thanks to the heal, as well as the Spirit Ball to confirm the kill onto the Bellona, and a good play coming out from Serket as well, honestly, that saved my life there. I really misplayed that badly. I tried to get my Circle of Protection down before the Eagles rally hit, but it was going to hit anyway, so... I actually want to get mid camps as well. I was looking to go back to base, but get mid camps first if we can. Oh, they didn't spawn. Should I hit them? Yeah, I did. Good. I can see your Wingust do good damage if you can connect them. As does your Spirit Ball.
Be right back. Be careful left. You'll have some fun with this one.
Your left tower is under attack. Enemy missing right left. Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I didn't actually manage to do that, which is unfortunate. That was a really bad play from me.
Sorry.
I should have landed my Spirit Ball then, and I didn't. That was a really bad play. If I landed the Spirit Ball, it was dead. It was a really good gank from the Serket, honestly. That was my misplay. That's why I apologise straight away, because I feel really guilty about that one run. That was a free kill that I messed up on, unfortunately.
You never know.
Board quickly. And that was a really bad silence. As well as that was a really bad everything, Hindi man. Really bad everything. So after clearing the wave, because your wave clear is so strong, you can look for rotations. If I land Spirit Balls, it'd be good, but he juked it quite nicely then.
Gank right lane.
Okay. Ultimate is ready.
Pardon me, sir, but you seem to have forgotten to bring your game.
Enemy missing left. I am the greatest.
It appears Anher thinks he's the greatest. He can do tricks with Spirit Balls as well, like over the wall shots and things, which I'm not so bad at when I do decide to hit them. You can see me forcing beads on him here. I'm not going to get the kill, unfortunately, but I did enough damage to force him back to base, which means he misses away. I could have dropped Circle of Protection then for the kill, and I didn't. If he stays, I'll kill him now. He's got to respect me, and if he doesn't respect me, he'll pay for it with his life. I'm telling you, he'll pay with his life if he doesn't realise it right now. He will in a second.
That's too bad.
Instead of losing one wave of experience, he'll lose 2 for that. All I had to do there was drop Circle of Protection to kill him if I needed to. The damage is good enough. Not sure if that's going to reach. Maybe it won't.
Sorry.
I missed everything on that. I'm not having a good game. But still, it's the same old game plan with this god. Farm, 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 just like every other mid laner. Look for rotations when you can. And your dueling potential is pretty strong if you can play it well enough. I just don't play it that much.
That should draw some blood.
Aww.
Nice job.
Nice job.
I actually got my own here, and I kind of went a bit too aggressive. I'm going to have to respect this. I was really quite funny. Actually, she's going to die for this, I think.
Your left tower is under attack.
Turket's coming.
Yes.
I'm not so easily.
Oh my gosh, Hindu. She actually got away because I missed abilities forever.
It's just a stretch. Get back.
Missed very too many abilities. Apologies for that. I was slightly unfocused for a second, which made me giggle. I apologise. So I should have picked up the kill in mid lane then. With my abilities, I got a little bit too aggressive without my Circle of Protection being available for myself. I missed my Spirit Ball and my full Wing Gusts. The one thing against a Bellona that you'll realise is she's very, very mobile if she's in combat, and she abused that to her advantage. My plays then were ecstatically good. I was so proud of myself for those plays. That's going to be a good one to put into the guide, that's for sure.
Enemy missing left. Enemy missing right. Enemies incoming middle.
So then he made a big play for me. It didn't work out well for them. So We get some kills out of that one. You can see my survival instincts was just kind of kicking in there. That's why I didn't really speak about what I was doing. It was all about survival. I stayed in the circle of protection to buy myself time. My team knew I was in trouble just because we were standing there. If I could just land a Wing Gust, Hindu.
Your right tower is under attack.
Oh my god, that pull was hype as balls. That was a really good pull from our Sylvanas. We'll get the tower in mid lane now. Some itemization may be different in your games. You don't have to go to the same itemization as me. Items will change going forward.
That's bad.
I'm gonna get the beat down now for a second or two here, I think. Problem is, you're dead to minions now. Rip. Oh, Sir Cat. Minions, same difference. She's still pretty much dead. Chasing me in like that. I'm not playing this one particularly well, even though I'm 1-0 and 4 in fairness. I've missed a lot of abilities this game. But you can see she's actually quite squishy and she will get focused quite a lot in engagements too. You have to time your Spirit Ball well and use your silence at the correct sort of times to try and avoid damage and put pressure back onto the enemy team. Your Circle Protection though, very, very good for team fight orientation fights or trying to survive. You could pop it quickly for a quick heal. You could also pop it late to deal damage if somebody steps inside it. Use it as a preventative measure, let alone just a damage measure. You can see that when I used it earlier against Bellona, it bought me time to stay alive in case I got in trouble. Oh my god, Hindu, I should detonate that. I thought it was going to be a position, it wasn't. But you can see that I didn't actually detonate it.
I see you.
You can get Spirit Balls over the wall like that. Another nice combo using Sylvanas there as well. The silence made sure he couldn't use any escapes. And then Wing Gust to bring him down after a Spirit Ball. That made me look half decent for a second then. Yay! I like looking half decent now and again.
Your left tower is under attack.
My rank.
I'm returning to base.
Oh, I really fell through that? Well done. Oh, this is really after these. Here we go. I'm ready for the burst. You ready for the burst? Wait for Uncle Loki to come and say hello again. He's surely on his way. Or not.
Your left tower is under attack.
My rank.
Enemy missing right.
I got Fire Giant aggro then. I didn't really want the Fire Giant aggro, unfortunately.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Shockingly enough. As you can see, a lot of potential damage, like I said. Confirming it can be quite difficult, especially in competitive games. Even in my casual games, I'm not very good at it. But if you can hit all your Wing Gusts and hit every Spirit Ball in the world and every silence, ooh wee, they're going to have a rough time. They're going to have a rough time. Trying to steal the Ember team in case Loki comes in here. She's not, we can just keep going. We can just keep going here because they're still split pushing, so.
Retreat.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Be right back.
Okay. Your right tower
You
is
have
under
some
attack.
fun with this one. I'll defend.
Your Yes. Retreat!
Be careful.
Just letting them to be careful because I'm on this side of the map right now. Got to be careful about the assassins as an Isis. Her escape ability, her only escape, honestly, is the Wind Gust. Obviously, she's got a silence and a stun to buy herself time in the heal, but you don't really want to have to use everything just to survive if you can help it. So you've got to be very careful with your positioning for the most part and use your Wind Gust effectively. That's why you see beads, and I'm picking up Blink here as well. They're not just engaging, but disengaging as well. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, force the assassinate anyway. It was worth a blink. It was worth a tink.
Attack right lane.
It was worth a blink.
On my way.
I can tank up for a little bit if I need to. So heal us back up and get the tower at the same time. I didn't need to drop the heal there, but it kept us healthy. That's the reason I used it when I did.
Rampage! An enemy.
My team's diving left at the moment. Where is he on right? I don't mind throwing out spirit balls randomly. I'm just trying to buy time for my team here, really.
Your left tower is under attack.
Heal off these creeps this time round, I think.
We shall prevail.
Your team has destroyed the right
Retreat.
enemy Phoenix.
Attack left lane.
Yes.
It's been quite a relaxing game for the most part. It's definitely not been one to shout home about. But you're getting the play style of Isis under your belt. Very mobile in a weird way when I say that about the Wind Gust. You want to be using it to clear out waves very effectively. You've got very good early game push. You have such early game prowess that you can really put the pressure onto the enemy team to have to gank you, and you can get yourself snowballing quite quick if you outplay the enemy early on and they don't respect your damage. If they do respect your damage, kind of like Giannis has done, you've just got to wait patiently and look for the right opportunity. Oh, that was an enemy slow. Good job, Hindu. I walked into another pole. Good work going on here by me. Wind Gust to heal up again, use the Bancrofts. And
I've attacked the fire giant. Your
Set up
team
an ambush
has
here.
destroyed a left enemy tower.
Cancel that.
so at the Fire Giant, you'll see me pop this. Gives everybody healing. Any damage done inside this is able to be reflected, as shown there, and everybody's back to full health again. You kind of want to wait on that for either the engagement that's about to happen.
Killing spree.
Throw.
You kind of want to wait for the engagement to actually happen, or for the other ability, not the knock-up ability of the Fire Giant, but the ground targeted ability, because that will deal damage to everyone guaranteed, and it'll help stack it very, very quickly. She jumps in to deal damage, so I silence her, just Wind Gust. There's nothing else I really need to do. Oh, I didn't hit. That's a shame. Unfortunately, in this game, Sun Wukong has been a bit of a troll as well, so...
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix. Rampage. Skip around.
Stay back.
And you can use it, obviously, to deal damage back from the damage that gets taken as well. So, that's a little look at Isis. I'm sorry that wasn't the most explained one. I was very focused in that game for the most part. But there wasn't a whole lot to talk about when it was so one-sided to an extent. I apologise for that one. But there's a little look at Isis, her abilities, and what you're looking to do in fights.